Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. It's Brittany, your friendly plant loving internet stranger, back with another video. Today I am doing a quick introduction video to this Philodendron painted lady. This is a plant that is relatively new. I got this in September of this year. This is the Philodendron painted lady. She is a beauty. I have her in this pot right now. As you can see, she does have some roots that are sticking out. These are not aerial roots, mind you. These are just her regular old, should be in the pot roots, and they were sticking out slightly when I purchased her. She's very full, as you can see, and I need to repot her. I will probably end up repotting her into this planter fairly soon, and she needs a good watering. I've been putting off watering her for a few days because I needed to get her repotted, and I didn't want to do that with wet soil. So once I get her potted, which will probably be today, I will also water her and treat her for pests. The Philodendron painted lady is a relatively low maintenance plant. I can definitely say that in the last month of having her, she has not caused me any trouble at all. She has been very low maintenance. This plant is currently receiving bright indirect sunlight. I have her about a foot away from a south facing window, so she's getting pretty good light throughout the day. These plants are also known to climb, so if I put some sort of trellis or something in there, I could definitely train her to climb up. I'm actually feeling the way she's growing right now. She's a bit lopsided, honestly. This side is growing a little bit more wild and free than the other side. It was still pretty warm when I brought her into my house, but now that it's starting to cool off and I have not turned my heat on yet, it's a little bit cold inside, and so I'm thinking that I might actually take her upstairs and put her in the Monstera corner, which has a grow light, just to see how she progresses under a grow light. I know that she absolutely loves being near the south facing window, but I just want to try it out, and she's in pretty good shape. If this was a plant that wasn't doing so well, I probably wouldn't try to move her, but I think she might do really well and like grow like a weed under a grow light, so I kind of want to try it out. So where does the name painted lady come from? If you look closely, you can see that the stems have hints of pink in it, and the leaves kind of have hints of green, a cream color, and like pink swirled throughout. It's a bit difficult to see on camera. You can see it a little bit better on some of the newer leaves that are much brighter. So that swirled effect with all of those colors kind of give it a look of like watercolor paints, hence the name painted lady. And the leaves are kind of like a elongated heart shape, which is kind of true to like the classic philodendrons that have the heart shaped leaves, a bit elongated, but still definitely in the same family. I don't like this plant to sit in wet soil, so I really only water it when it's dry. It is dry right now, but like I said, I don't plan to water this until after I repot it, which would be like today or tomorrow. But I would definitely not water this when it is like still kind of damp, just to prevent root rot. Like most philodendron, this is a tropical plant, so it does prefer higher humidity. I need to get it together because it's cold in my house right now and the humidity is very low. But I do have other philodendrons, so I feel pretty confident about this one. I think this one will be okay. I'll just have to make sure that I'm keeping up with the watering schedule and also making sure that it's getting adequate light. So far has not been a problem, but as I turn the heat on and it really dries out, I'll just have to make sure I'm monitoring this plant. I probably will keep it up in the Monstera corner because I do intend to put a humidifier up there, just because that corner gets very, very dry during the winter when the heater is on. I'm thinking that this Philodendron painted lady is going to be a very fast grower for me, just considering how full it is. How full it is when I bought it. It was a very full plant when I bought it, but also since I've had it, it's grown. This plant was very full when I purchased it. Again, I've only had it for about a month, and it's grown quite a bit as well, and I see a couple of new leaves coming in. I'm feeling like if I don't train it to grow up a trellis, it's just going to continue to grow out. I don't know if that's what I want, so I may actually put a little trellis in there, like maybe a wooden trellis or something, just so it can be trained to grow up and not take up so much space width-wise. So yeah, keep that in mind if you have limited space and you want to bring this into your home. I definitely recommend training it to grow up instead of out. Honestly, it looks really nice either way. I think it just depends on the space in which you'll have the plant and if the space fits how the plant will grow. I think the last thing I want to share is that this is a toxic plant. So if you have pets that like to chew on your plants, keep that in mind. I don't know if it'll kill them, but it'll definitely make them sick. Also toxic to humans, so don't go snacking on it or trying to put it in your salad. It's definitely not that type of plant. Just something to be mindful of. And this is the Philodendron Painted Lady. Let me know if you have one of these plants. Any tips you might have, feel free to share them in the comments, and let me know how your Philodendron Painted Lady is doing if you have one. Do me a favor and like this video and subscribe for more content just like this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!